Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
This is the Loud Lounge. Come chill at the Loud
We are
Lounge.
chilling at the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge of yours truly, Selector Free, Chung Lee, and this episode is the Remix Reverb episode with Hustler's Paradise, Mr. Hafiz himself, as well as my good friend Logie. You know what, Hasif? You're my boy. I ain't gonna rough you up. Want to be 50 Cent. And to my good friend Logie, welcome back to the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
So what we're actually gonna talk about is episodes 5 and 4 that you're about to share on your season 2 of Hustler's Paradise. Then a little on, we have a guest that wasn't here with us in our first interview, and my beautiful co-host is back, where we're gonna talk to him a little bit about more how was it like working with you as a producer and a friend, and how did that relationship correlate through the editing and filming of these episodes. So, we already done the long talking in the first one, talking about how you came up with the concept and all that there. How have things been?
So, it's been going smooth. Episode 1, 2, and 3, the premiere that we had at City Hall, that was a hit. We had about 300 people showed up, right? Some rave reviews, and here we are, spinning the block. We're gonna show episodes 4 and 5 at Pier 6. This time, after 4 and 5, that's why it's PTSD, party to the show done. After the show is 4 and 5, then we're going to the after party. Bermuda chairs and going to party like it's 1999.
Okay. So we talked about your writing and stuff, and I see how you've spliced it off in different areas from last year's episodes leading up to now. This is a question that I know, where do you get the inspiration from? Because last time I asked you, are these from true life events? And we had a little fluffer, you know, you were sweating underneath your khaki dickies. Like, where do you get the inspiration? Because it's, the thing that I like about your show, it's very relatable and very understandable. And I've noticed that you've had certain cast members that you gave a cameo and certain cast members that stayed. But I knew a certain beautiful cast member that you kind of gave a cameo in an episode, but I would like to see her going forth in more of a progressive role in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say who was that?
The beautiful Chung Lee. She didn't. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean. I'm gonna support my team. You know what I mean.
And you know, please, I have to say thank you. It was a good experience, and it was fun being in a movie.
Thanks.
Easy to work with.
Say that part again.
Easy to work with.
No,
I
no,
think
no.
I was too, right?
No, this is the Loud Lounge. We can be straight up honest. You know.
It was
Well,
fun.
was he a
You know, I'm in a
pain
movie.
Was he the pain in an ass, or was
No,
he?
he actually was easy, and you know, he let it flow. He gave you the lines, and you just put it into your own. You didn't have to go word for word. So, like, it was enjoyable for me.
No, a question I want to ask you: were there like diva moments on the set where it was a conflict of personalities? Or somebody talking a lot, being real diva-ish? Because the streets are telling me one thing, and I would like to know
Yeah,
your
Paxi.
perspective and his perspective, or even Lowe's perspective. Because
I
these are
mean-
colleagues that have worked with you. So you guys, give me a little insight on Chung Lee's working style and work ethic.
All right. Where you did that day we shot with?
Well,
shot with
split
Chung?
second. I really worked with you more.
I can honestly say she was well prepared. She was prepared when she came to work. Right. So I was impressed by that. I didn't expect that. She knew her lines. Not only did she know her lines, she knew everyone else's lines who was in the scene with her. Right?
Okay.
So that was impressive, and it was cool. It was cool working with her.
Okay.
She had a diva moment where we was trying to shoot another scene, and she's like, "Well, I gotta change my clothes." And
Because you know what? It was my first movie. I wanted to impress him. I was excited. I took it as, this is 50 Cent. And, you know, honestly, I really took it serious. And I did want to, you know, put on my little different outfits. But in the end, it all worked well. Like, I enjoyed it.
She did her thing.
I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was fun.
Now, we're going to come to my good friend here.
Yeah.
What was it like for you working on Hustler's Paradise? Coming out of the show that some people would see on the outward appearance. But those that knew you on a more personal or friend level knew that's not the guy. So how you feel about that?
It's something new to me, so it definitely keeps me out of trouble. It's easy because we came up in Newark together. So when he came to Bermuda, like I was pretty much happy that he came because I don't really walk with too much people. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like my logo is one way, that's how we stay. Or RRR, real recognize real. So this is like family, like whatever. Like when it's in a bind, I'm in a bind. When it's up, I'm up. When it's down, I'm down. So I'm got him 100. So in Bermuda, there's so much facey, shicey stuff.
Yes.
And what they say, people shit fast, don't shit long, right? So we've been together for decades, like, you know, so you know who's who through thin and thick, fights, battles, wars, everything. So if you're not only seeing caliber, I can't mess with you, straight up. So
Tell them some of your experience, how we was filming
so
on set.
The filming was like, so like I said, his gifted, so he knows exactly what to put, who to put, and this is a genius. So to write like 10 different people's acting, that's a lot of work, just doing your own. So it's even better when someone's telling you, all right, you do this, like she said, and you just switch it up, you whip it up on your own style. So it makes you feel a little bit more comfortable instead of, you know, so a lot of people don't know our American slang. So in Bermuda, it's like, hey, bye. In Jersey, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell a Bermudan and say, what's up? People like, what's that? You know what I'm saying? So it's nice. And then people get the feel of it. So it definitely keeps me out of trouble because if I ain't doing this, I'm wilding. So it's a good thing that I'm working on. So, you know, so it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like, all right, yo, we got to do some filming. So if it's not that, I'm driving taxi. If it's not that, I'm dealing with the children. If it's not that, I'm dealing with my auntie, granny, or mama. So I'm always busy. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm busy. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's, and the definition of the name is Hustler's Paradise, Hustle Girl.
Yes.
Like, you know, hustle to, thoughts to doing. You know, we had a lot of.
So what I can say as a fan's perspective, we appreciate the role that he gave you, and knowing you for a good part of my life, I like what I see.
Yeah, thanks.
I like how we say, Hafiz, the next generation. Loogie. So I'm gonna shake your hand, and I appreciate my boy. I hail him up every time, and I'm gonna say a job well done.
I appreciate
And
it.
I appreciate
because even
you.
before I got on Hustler's Paradise, I used to see him. I'm like, that's the Hustler's Paradise, man. Like, you got excited, and I'm just glad that you brought this to Bermuda, because besides him, who else is doing movies? I don't know. It might be. I don't want to disrespect anybody else.
Say it again, say it.
I don't know, but I'm just
Nobody.
saying, for me, it's exciting. And then when you do see the characters, like even for my little role, when people see me now, they're like,
say little, don't say
well,
little role.
not little, but even when the little part I'm
supporting
in.
role.
Let's say boss role.
Even my boss role that I'm in, people say, yeah, from Hustler's Paradise, but that's how I felt when I saw you guys. I'm like, wow, like, there's the two guys from Hustler's Paradise. You're doing something different. You're setting the bar high for people that might want to, somebody like me that might want to, bring up my own movie.
Right.
I told you before, but no, honestly, like, you're doing something amazing. You as well, like, it's nice to see. And then a lot of people can't swallow the pride to act.
That's true too.
And so it's amazing that you could do that and you're still authentic with it.
That's a major issue. That's a major issue.
Like, they get embarrassed because
They don't
Bermuda's
wanna-
so small. It's embarrassing.
They're either too conservative,
Yeah.
and they don't understand that you're acting. So they're either trying hard to not look stupid on camera.
Yeah.
So that's the problem with acting. They don't want to be robbed on camera. They don't want to get shot on camera, and it kind of kills their chances. Because when I see that, I'm like, all right, on to the next.
And even me, when you gave me the real, I was one of those people. I was like, I don't want to be a snitch. But it's just because you're worrying about what other people think. But after doing it, it's like, no, just do the real that he gives you.
Yeah,
It's not about us. It's about pushing out what's your dream and what's,
How much of them big artists are on TV, real life snitching and this and that? That's just acting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you worry about people, you ain't gonna never get nowhere in life.
Yeah, so I like how you're making it where we're coming out of our comfort zone in Bermuda and we're doing something that people don't normally do.
Trailblazing.
Yeah.
And another
Definitely
thing,
a trailblazer.
another thing I must say, not to cut you off, is people don't like to fold on, but a real person's fell down many a times. It's about you getting up. You know what I'm saying? And with this, you got to give them 1,000% like props, because you got to have patience in this. You know what I'm saying? There's been times where if you can't make time, it messes up everything. So his definition, like, all right, if you don't want to make time, all right, we got a scene for you. You're getting night-night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people doing night-night.
Oh, God.
So if people don't know what night-night is, go and
Yeah,
sleep.
like,
Or you're out.
he don't play, he doesn't
And
clean.
so because it's hard work and dedication, and everybody wants to be that shooter or that. When I came in, I didn't even want to do that.
Yeah.
That's baby stuff to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's acting, so you know what I'm saying. But it's nice that a lot of people looking at, because Bermudians are the hardest AMFs to please.
And again, on the hardest thing, what do you find hard about your cast? Like, what's some of your downfalls with it? The ups and downs with, trying to have a cast and.
That's a good question. When we have it, when everyone shows up, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
Since we've taken on a production manager with Desiree, it kind of brought the fun back for me. Because in season 1, I kind of got dejected because just trying to, if you think about it, it's about 30 cast members. So that's 30 people, 30 different personalities, 30 different schedules that I have to try to manage and try to wiggle in between just to get things done, right?
yourself, it does.
And that in itself is frustrating when I follow some directors on IG and they're filming a feature film in 8 days and 11 days. And I'm saying, I wish. It's taking us 3 months to do 3 episodes. You know what I mean? But some of the frustrations are just getting people to respect each other's time. If we say we're going to roll call and we're going to shoot at 3 o'clock, and then people come straggling in at 3:30, and I'm on my way, and they get there to 4:30, and that can get costly if we're renting a spot out. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Desiree, because now she deals with all that. I don't even have to deal with that. I just focus on the script, filming, editing, you know what I mean? And focus on the actors when they're there. And she deals with all that, locations and locking in locations and locking in times and the schedules with all the actors. So shout out to her. But that's probably the biggest.
And I must admit, I have been there when somebody hasn't shown up, and you're such a genius that you would just find another person to fill in, or he'll rearrange the scene where it just seems like it was supposed to be. Yeah, you wouldn't even feel like somebody messed up. So this is really, what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, it's funny you said that, because I would say the script is done. When we're calling out, when we bring everybody together, the script is done. But I intentionally leave. So, for instance, in season 1, we did 8 episodes. I wrote 6 episodes, and I intentionally left episodes 7 and 8 blank, because I had to leave room for any type of improv or improvisations that I had to make, right? People can't make time, or what you'll see oftentimes is someone who might have filmed half of it and then all of a sudden just went missing. So now we got to improvise. I got to find a way to write them out the script, or to say what happened, so the audience isn't like, well, what happened to such and such? You know what I mean? So you'll see some instances, you'll see some scenes. I tell you what, if you look at season 1, the barbershop scene, when the rider, he got off the bike and he went into the barbershop, and you just heard the gunshots. But we knew that we associated a certain person with that barbershop. But so you knew that that's who he shot. He was no longer available. He didn't want to get shot on camera. So we had to improvise and just, well, this is what they used to seeing him in. We're going to go in there and just let shots ring off and everybody know that that's who we shot. So a lot of improv I have to do a lot of times, right? But I make it do what it do. I got the pen. They say the pen is mightier than the sword, right? So I got the pen.
Come chill
We
at
are
the
chilling
Loud
at the
Lounge.
Loud Lounge.